Removing a riser assembly. If applicable, remove all the 7mm drives. Remove the top cover. Use the key to unlock the node covers and then remove the key. And then turn the node over so that the top side faces up. Press and hold the release button on the top cover and then slide the cover toward the rear of the node to remove it. Remove the PMB air baffle. Pinch the blue touch points on the air baffle and then lift it out of the server. Disengage the riser assembly from the node. Loosen the 2 thumb screws at the front of the riser assembly. Loosen the 3 screws at the sides of the node. Loosen the 3 captive screws on the top of the riser assembly. Lift the riser assembly from the node. For the configuration with drive backplanes installed, disconnect the power cable from backplane 1. Disconnect the cables from the system board and then remove the riser assembly from the node. Remove components from the left wing of the riser assembly. To remove the M.2 assembly, disconnect the MCIO2 connector and then the MCIO1 connector. Unfasten the 6 screws that secure the M.2 cabled adapter and then slide the adapter outward to remove it from the riser cage. Disconnect the power cable from power connector 1 and power connector 2 on the M.2 cabled adapter. Remove the M.2 drive from the M.2 cabled adapter. Loosen the screw that secures the M.2 drive. Lift the rear side of the M.2 drive away from the M.2 adapter. Remove the M.2 drive from the slot. Note: if necessary, repeat this procedure to remove other M.2 drives. To remove a drive backplane, loosen the 4 screws that secure backplane 2 and then lift this up. Disconnect all the cables from the backplanes. Loosen the 3 screws that secure backplane 1 and then lift it up. To remove the PCIe assembly and geo-tracking module, important: the geo-tracking module is a third-party device and is therefore excluded from the Lenovo Statement of Limited Warranty. Engage the third party for support. Push the latch to disengage the geo-tracking module. Lift the geo-tracking module from the cage. Unfasten the 2 screws that secure the geo-tracking module cage. Push the geo-tracking module cage as shown to disengage the tabs from the slots. Slide the geo-tracking module cage outward to remove it from the riser cage. To remove the PCIe assembly, unfasten the screw that secures the PCIe adapter. Slide the PCIe adapter outward to remove it. Remove the PCIe cabled riser card from the riser cage. Unfasten the 2 screws that secure the riser card. Remove the riser card. Remove components from the right wing of the riser assembly. To remove the M.2 adapter, remove the M.2 drive from the M.2 adapter. Loosen the screw that secures the M.2 drive. Lift the rear side of the M.2 drive away from the M.2 adapter. Remove the M.2 drive from the slot. Note: if necessary, repeat this procedure to remove other M.2 drives. Unfasten the 2 screws on the top side of the M.2 adapter. Unfasten the screw on the bottom side of the M.2 adapter. Slide the M.2 adapter outward to remove it. Remove the PCIe adapter from the riser cage. Loosen the screw that secures the PCIe adapter. Slide the PCIe adapter outward to remove it. Then remove the PCIe riser card from the riser cage. Loosen the 2 screws that secure the riser card. Slide the riser card upward until the guide pins are seated in the large opening of the keyholes, and then remove the riser card from the riser cage.